I had to see what was going on. But we see where we are, though.
In Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game, as we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Texas Longhorns.
It's like real life football. Texas, the Raiders. Yeah, like the Texas.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Warren. Complete to Jones. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now this throw caught left side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pick up there at 20 yards. On 1st down, Warren. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Young. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So the opening drive does you.
Oh. Okay, I am back. I had to go do something. Sorry to keep you
Points,
waiting.
maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
They got to start the wheel.
I
can't
3 points. Down 3-0 in the title game as he gets set to try to work his magic a second time. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That
siblings started confusing. And when they want you to argue with them, then you get in trouble for it.
good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
You're like the old sibling.
First and 10, Texas.
And you get in trouble. And they don't get none.
Operating from the gun. Dooley looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And an alley to run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. To throw on second down. Dooley. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to have a third down. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Dooley. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. Throwing on first down, Dooley. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. From the gun, Dooley. Eluding the pressure right. He'll touchdown Longhorns. Defensively, didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down. It's Young. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Hey, what?
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Here's Warren to throw. Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. First week of the preseason, probably not to pass the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. But now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
On 1st and 10, Dooley flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Dooley escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers. On that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
1st and 10 now for Texas Tech.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Young on the carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the ground, they go with Young. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A great return there of 22 yards. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Dooley. Popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off near the 26. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly.
Now the ball comes loose, and this will be scooped up by the defense. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Dooley. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Off the play fake. Dooley. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. Dooley. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit, they huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Let's see what the gauntlet is about.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Looking to throw. Dooley. He's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Back to throw. Dooley. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. On 1st and 10. Warren. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the 1st half of play. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. What a story this would be. Texas 1 half away from a national championship.
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the 2nd half, all right? What? Look, just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
Hey, bro. It's for everybody, bro.
Okay, on every play? Yeah, I'm sure the defenses are going to figure that out. Okay, well, you need to figure it out. This isn't just a game to me. I know that. I know that, Isaiah.
I know that, Isaiah. Like, bro, this is for everybody. Like, you can't just have the
Just 1 half
yourself.
remains in the college football season as we begin the 2nd half of this national championship game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
You know I'm looking
at a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 24-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in this 2nd half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the 1st half. Continue to give him opportunities. But behind his back, head coach is telling the offensive play caller, if you see any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. On 1st down, Dooley.
Wait.
And this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 34. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
How did he get on your back? And why is he biting on people's stuff? And who was letting him do that? I'm in the middle of the stream and she's like yelling. I'm like, what?
Happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his run continues. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Young. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Now Warren. And
how did you drop that?
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
It was right there, bro.
To throw again. Warren is complete to Jones.
It was right there,
And
bro.
taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Warren going to pass it. Jones has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off play. Looking end zone for Jones. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace them. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Yeah, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. That throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. They go play action here on first down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Dooley. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10.
What are you trying to do?
For 37 yards.
You trying to get those?
If you were with us for the semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written. But what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And
How you gonna get through? Tell me. How you gonna get through? How you gonna get through? You play on table on that? Okay, you got through. What do you want now?
Y'all playing my tablet.
Put it down.
finally able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter.
Leo! Hey, echo!
59! Mike's 59! You're not ready!
You're not ready.
Play action. Dooley. And Walker has it. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. To throw on third down. Dooley eluding the pressure right. He can run and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. It's their quarterback. His second touchdown of the night. And the Longhorns add on to that lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Throwing to start the drive. Warren caught by Jones. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And this certainly a nerve-wracking time for both of these fan bases. Heck, my palms are sweating here in the booth, and I've got no dog in the fight. Can't imagine what it's like for an inexperienced quarterback.
The bottom line is, this drive starts with a coaching staff telling this young man to breathe. And I know that seems simple, but find a way to relax, let your talents come out, because this is where we're going to find out just how good he is, the biggest drive of his career.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time, the analytics.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the fourth quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too, because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. So, CD, you look at our quarterback, he's said it. He's been consistent. This is it. I'm graduated. I'm not going to go the grad transfer route. It's time for me to move on. If you're an NFL scout, do you see enough in him to think he's got a future in this league with this little experience that we've seen?
Every scouting instinct tells me to tell him to go the graduate transfer route. But you know how it is nowadays. And look, he's played awfully well against 2 top 5 defenses. Someone's going to take a shot and give this guy a look.
Well, several teams need a quarterback. You think about the Cardinals, they're going to be picking number 1, but Giants figure to be in the market, Broncos, Bengals, possibly the Raiders. So there's going to be some teams looking.
And don't forget, backups are at a premium in this league. And this guy could be a developmental player. Draft him, let him work in your organization for a while.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Never tell you. Yeah. Oh my
Charlie.
Looking to throw. Dooley. He'll let this go for the end zone. That is caught for a Longhorns touchdown. Casey Sparks, 34 yards, as they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. Operating from the gun. Warren. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. Warren. Throw caught here by Bird. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Clock still rolling here, 4th down.
Yeah, they got to remember they cannot spike it. 4th down, as you noted.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles as well. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And then need to work to at least get...
I had 2 people. It's like I get ready to it throws so slow, like I do a superstar cake. Oh.
I got 2 boys. I got 2 boys. I got my 2 boys, Tyler.
We don't keep doing this.
I got 2 boys. I got 2 boys home.
You going on a tour bus?
Yeah, I got 2 boys.
On a tour bus.
I got 2 boys.
On a tour bus. On a tour bus.
I got boys.
You going to a bus?
I got boys. I got boys.
Tour bus.
2 boys. I got boys.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders taking on the Texas Longhorns. One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. It's his 2nd career start, and a national championship is on the line as the Longhorns get set here. Throwing to start the drive. Dooley. And that is incomplete.
Wow.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
It's gonna fall. You got it?
On the carry, this is Slay. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Don't stop. So I got it.
Off the play fake.
Ooh.
Dooley. And
What?
this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
There we go. That's what I was meaning to do.
The receiver complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He'll run it.
Keep blocking him.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Throwing on first down. Dooley.
Oh, he could have
that
caught it.
football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off play action. Dooley.
And that's how I
Nowhere
get
to
set.
escape, and he goes down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Looking to throw. Dooley.
See you.
Throwing left side, it's complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down.
Go, man, go,
Dooley
go, go.
firing quickly here, and that's complete.
First down,
They
first
go
down.
for it
What?
on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense holds
Oh.
firm here on the opening drive of the night. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Wow.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line, out-leveraging the
If he's
defensive
running,
front
I
to
do.
create that space, that
I don't
crease that he was
get, like,
looking
more
for.
than 20 yards.
And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful to get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people.
Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, this is another time. We're going over to the gauntlet. I'm trash, bro. I'm trash. I am trash.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asked you my name.
Star KO.
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Big chips, you need that. You don't get fat. Oh man. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna end this.